Yo, what's good, everyone? This is future me talking real quick because the whole ban list thing happened, and you already know Moon got banned, okay? And you may be thinking, I'm dropping another video with the Shining Sarcophagus, Prime Eye, Dark Magician, Fiendsmith, and you're just thinking, hey, your Moon's banned. What are you gonna do now? Okay, here's the thing, right? I did record this video before the banning of Moon, and I literally dropped the video a day before the ban list dropped. But this combo, in fact, is actually still legal um up to today's ban list. So honestly, that's great. That's good. I still have something to drop for you guys, especially that it has to do with Dark Magician and Fiendsmith, everything like that. But after this, do I really want to keep playing the Fiendsmith engine? That is gonna take testing. I don't have a definite answer yet, but I'm definitely leaning towards more of the no area because of the fact that Dark Magician in a way does not have like the most smooth line to like bridge into the Fiendsmith cards. And honestly, now that I think about it, I just don't think there's any sort of bridge within any of the engines that I mentioned, except for maybe Primate cards that would bridge into the Fiendsmith cards. And what I mean by Primate cards, I mean by Primate Roar to play an extra brick. But I really don't want to do that, even if I am playing the 60 cards. It could be worth considering, but I just don't think I want to go into that route if I really am that desperate to play Fiendsmith cards. I'm just gonna go around exploring other options that I can play with the Shining Sarcophagus cards. That's probably some things that you guys would like as well. But I did receive a lot of positive feedback for the Fiendsmith engine being in this deck. Way more than what I expected, because the first video that I dropped when the new support was confirmed, a lot of people did not take the Fiendsmith cards being in the deck so lightly. So me dropping a video with the Fiendsmith cards again was definitely a risk that I was willing to take. But hey, it did turn out for the better. It did. And I got a lot of comments talking about Moon's banned, Moon's banned. You no, not legal, everything like that. But you know what? It is all fun and games. A little edit in the beginning as well. Not my best one, but you know what? It's definitely how I'm feeling. Not really, but definitely more of a joke of all the comments mentioning that Moon is banned as well. So hope you guys still enjoy this video. This video was recorded once again before the ban list drop, but this combo is still legal for this meta right now. And obviously, there are still the new Dark Magician cards not being released in the TCG yet. But like obviously, when it comes to testing out OCG strategies that are not released in the TCG, we go by the latest TCG list with those newest OCG cards. So, um, once again, thank you guys so much. And honestly, I want to get your guys' feedback in the comments down below. Do you think after watching this, is it still worth playing the Fiendsmith engine in here? Because like obviously, like you can open up Engraver, you can open up Tract, you can open up the two card combo that I'm going to be displaying for you guys right over here as well, to help you get access to that Fiendsmith engine without really needing to go into the Moon. So let me know if you think that that is still worth it for this deck specifically, and I would love to know what you guys are thinking. So without further ado, enjoy the video. Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be continuing things off with the Dark Magician pile deck. And basically, you guys saw with last video, there's so many engines in here. There is Dark Magician, there's Primate, there's Shining Sarcophagus, and there is Fiendsmith. A lot of people may not be a big fan of the Fiendsmith cards, but in this very specific deck, I really do like the Fiendsmith cards, especially the fact that it feels like they kind of go together the with the Shining Sarcophagus cards. Y'all may be thinking literally anything goes together because of closed moon and things like that, but specifically right over here, I have a specific 1.5 card combo, and you may specifically see why this kind of does go together. But here's the one thing for sure, right? If you were to play if this card was like Diabell Star, it wouldn't work because Diabell Star specifically mentions sending a card instead of discarding it, while the Dark Magician girl over here specifically mentions discarding a card in order to special summon itself. So as you see over here, this does work, but the end board that these two cards put by themselves is absolutely disgusting and is absolutely crazy. So allow me to show you right now. So obviously we're going to start things off by discarding the Luri in order to summon ourselves the Dark Magician girl, the Magician's Apprentice. We're going to activate Chainlink 1 Luri and then Chainlink 2 Dark Magician girl. You cannot do it the other way around because of the fact that the Fable Luri is a mandatory effect. So sadly, that does need to be the chain link one before the Dark Magician Girl resolves. So because of the fact that you're still under like you're still going to be under cards like Purge, Ash, or anything like that. So that you definitely need to be wary of. So we're gonna add ourselves the Shining Sarcophagus here, and then we're gonna special summon the Luri over here. So now we're gonna go Fiendsmith combo because why not, right? And this is like this just the best way to bait out hand traps as well. So summon the Requiem, activate the Requiem, special summon the Lacrima. Lacrima effect sends the engraver over here. Then we're gonna go ahead and activate Requiem. This is y'all just brainless combos over here. It's just basically just pure Fiendsmith over here. And then obviously we can just go ahead, just activate the engraver here in order to special summon itself, and then we're just gonna go into a copy of the Caesar here. All right, that part is really basic and everything like that. But now, what can we put up with the Shining Star slash Dark Magician cards? So right over here, we go activate Shining Sarcophagus. We activate. Now we're gonna activate the effect of the Shining Sarcophagus over here in order to add ourselves a copy of the Dark Magician. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought about this combo without basically using the Shining Sarcophagus. Um, the Shining Sarcophagus effect over here. I just kind of like just went brainless with this. So in an I will show you in the same combo basically what we would do with the Dark Magician now, but we're gonna act like we got Ashed, or we're just gonna be adding this just for like a discard fodder for Dragoon or something like that. We're gonna go ahead and banish the Dark Magician Girl in order to add ourselves in order to special summon the Dark Magician of Destruction. We're gonna activate the Dark Magician Destruction over here in order to add ourselves the Magician's Rod. We got the Caesar, we got this, but we did not normal summon whatsoever. So now we can go ahead and normal summon the Magician's Rod here, activate the effect in order to add ourselves Gaze of Demise directly from our deck to our hand. If we still had access to the Dark Magician Girl right over here, like I had intended with the combo, we would be able to just go for Soul Servant and then draw two. But once again, I will show you that after, and to show you like what would change, because like I need to play it out first in order before I show you guys. But we're gonna be carrying it out like this just because a simple misplay like this can still show that your end board is like really strong over here, right? So we're gonna just go ahead, do final link summon of the turn. We're gonna go into SP Little Knight, and then this is basically our end board right over here. So now we're gonna go into our opponent's turn. Obviously, like best thing he would do, activate the Gaze of Timaeus to shuffle back the Dark Magician of Destruction here in order to go for our Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. And then obviously we do have access to the Lacrima effect engrave in order to special summon the Requiem over here. Your opponent just goes into the main phase one, and then we're gonna whenever your opponent does something, we're gonna chain the Requiem to that in order to special summon out the Lacrima. And then the Lacrima effect is gonna send ourselves the Fiendsmith in Paradise. So simple 1.5 card combo right over here with a misplay as well. Just think about that as well, gets us into 3, 4, 5 interruptions over here. So obviously two interruptions with the effect of the Caesar in order to negate two special summons. The SP Little Knight being able to just go ahead and just banish a card, banish itself and a card, a monster specifically, an Omni Negate over here, and then we had the Lacrima to send the Paradise in order to send the Desiree to the graveyard in order to get an additional monster send as well. So this and a discard, and I am just realizing this right now as I am just playing this out, recording this video for you guys right now. So just imagine what we are able to do if we just play everything out correctly. So allow me to show you that right now. All right, guys, so we are back at it again with basically the revised I basically know what to do now combo over here. So not gonna go straight from like from the first step what to do, because like basically everything up into going into the Caesar is exactly the same, but now this is where things start to become different now, right?
So obviously we're gonna activate ourselves the Shining Sarcophagus. The Shining Sarcophagus effect will add ourselves the Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic. We're gonna activate the effect of the Dark Magician, Magician of Black Magic, in order to special summon itself. And then now we're gonna banish ourselves the Dark Magician in order to go for the Dark Magician Destruction. Activate the effect of the Dark Magician of Destruction in order to add ourselves the Magician's Rod. Once again, we did not use our normal summon, so now we're able to use our normal summon on the Magician's Rod over here. Activate the effect. Instead of going directly for the Gaze of Timaeus, we're just going to go for Soul Servant, because now we have Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl on our field. So now we are able to just use the Soul Servant here in order to get the card that we want, and including an extra draw as well. So that's really good there. But this is still going to be the part that's going to be the same over here. And then we're gonna activate ourselves the Soul Servant in order to stack ourselves the Gaze of Timaeus on top of our deck. And then we're gonna banish it in order to draw ourselves two cards over here. This is just gonna be a random card over here, and that's completely fine. Now, this is what our end board looks like. It doesn't really look much the same. We have a Dark Magician Girl now. But this is where it feels a lot better, especially when you just remember to add with your Shining Sarcophagus as well. So we're gonna go into our opponent's turn now. And then first thing we want to do during our opponent's turn, we're going to activate ourselves the Gaze of Timaeus. We're going to target ourselves the Dark Magician Destruction in our graveyard, right? So we're going to put this back in order to special summon our, not special summon, fusion summon out our Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Now this is where things get better, you would say, for sure, right? Because now we have access to the Magician's Rod effect in the graveyard. Since we activated a spell card or a spell or trap card during our opponent's turn, we're able to activate the effect in order to tribute a spellcaster monster in order to add this card back to the hand. Because now we are able to get um like a backup plan, or like just basically whenever it comes back to our turn, we have ourselves a really great lead, because we are once again able to just go ahead and go Shining Sarcophagus, search for yourself another copy of the Dark Magician Girl, and especially the fact that we can just also normal summon this as well. So that right there, absolutely really good for sure. So our board is exactly going to be looking the same, where we're just going to go ahead and just go Lacrima effect, put this back into your deck, to go Requiem, and then in your opponent's main phase, we go Requiem effect, Lacrima effect into the Fiendsmith in Paradise. So basically, our board and our board looks the same, but what we got instead was an extra draw off of the Search of the Soul Servant, instead of just going directly for the Gaze of Timaeus, and the fact that we're able to just get the Magician's Rod directly into our hand over here. So that is gonna be it for this video over here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope you do. I'm just been working on some goo with the Dark Magician build. Like, I haven't really used the Shining Sarcophagus cards much into the new testing of the Dark Magician support, so this is why I kind of mainly did forget the fact that I'm able to just add off of the Shining Sarcophagus. So, I basically revised it. It looks the combo is just way better now, and we're just able to just have fun, continue playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and just continue testing out the new Dark Magician support. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff like that. If you have anything to add into the comments, just add it down in the comment section down below. Maybe I forgot something about the Shining Sarcophagus cards. Maybe there's something that you would want me to try out in here, or just be like, wow, this is really cool. And I'll be like, thanks, man, I appreciate it. So thank you so much once again, and I shall see ya in the next video. Peace.